Yo, what's going on YouTube? What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for hitting play today. Today we're checking out Paul McCartney and Wings with the song Jet. At least I believe that's who it's from, both, right? Paul McCartney and Wings. I had briefly looked it up because I wasn't sure. On the channel it says Paul McCartney, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So it says Paul McCartney on Wings where I looked up, and it's Jet. All right, so Band on the Run. I have done that song, by the way. If you're new here, I did Band on the Run. Absolutely amazing song. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into this one and see what we're getting with Jet. All right, I have enjoyed Paul McCartney to this point, so let's keep the fun rolling. I hope so. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the description if you guys are new here. Let's go ahead and jump in, see what they're delivering with Jet. Here we go. This rhythm makes me think of reggae. Places on the moon.
Was your father as bold as a sergeant major? Well, how come he told you that you were hardly old enough yet? And Jets, I thought the major was a lady. So for a jet,
Interesting. What is that?
I thought the major was a lady. So for a I made time. One jet to always love me. I made time. One jet to always love me. I made time. Much later. What she said? With the wind in your hair of 1,000 races. Climb on back and we'll go for a ride in the sky.
Is that distorted sound, the bass?
I thought that the major was a lady. So for a and yet, you know I thought you was a lady. So for a lady.
sounded like they had a lot of instrumentation going on. Sometimes I couldn't even tell what that instrument was. So I like that though, because it piques your like intrigue, your curiosity. You're saying, I want to learn more about that. I want to know what are these different sounds, these different components. How many people, right? I mean, is this the amount of people it took to make the song? Maybe, right? I hear a lot of things going on, the harmonies. Jet. So Jet sounded like a person to me, which I actually know a person named Jet. Right. So it's totally possible that Jet was somebody's name. Although the Jet I know isn't from America. So I'm curious about that. Was Jet a person? It was really hard, unfortunately, for me to decipher the lyrics. I couldn't fully hear him all the time about what he was technically saying. So I'm going to pull up the lyrics. I'm going to see and see if that gives me a little depth. Yes, for me, the lyrics, I just read over them real quick. They kind of repeat. It's not a lot going on, but it's Jet, thought you were going to be marrying soon. Your father's telling you that you're too young. Your father was a master sergeant. Is pretty much, I mean, it sounds like a kind of run off and get lost with me kind of love, the young love that some of us have experienced, right, when we're younger and we're dating, and our family members telling us you're both too young to even understand what love is and stuff, but you two just want to run away and create this whole life together. That's what it sounds like to me, is kind of those infantile stages of like love and figuring that stuff out. But you guys let me know. So Jet does sound like a person that he has a love interest in, so that's what I got with this one. But yeah, Jet, pretty fun. I think if I'm comparing this to the Band on the Run was just beyond crazy, right? It's a really masterful one. This one, really love the reggae kind of style that you get at sections of it, that what I said, that rhythm reminds me of reggae songs that I hear every now and then. So I like that sound. I'm really curious about just figuring out what else is going on in the song. So let's pull up the wiki on it and see if maybe we can find out what instrumentation was on here. Yeah, I don't know if it got brighter for you guys on the screen, but man, that sun came right up. It looks great. It looks great. All right, so we got Jet is a song by Paul McCartney and Wings from their third studio album. The song peaked at number 7 on the British and American charts. That's interesting. Same spot. All right, so reviews have been reported that the song's title was inspired by McCartney's Labrador Retriever dog named Jet. McCartney has substantiated this claim. We've got a Labrador puppy who is a runt, the runt of the litter. We brought her along a roadside we bought her along a roadside in a little pet shop out in the country one day. She was a bit of a wild dog, a wild girl who wouldn't stay in. We have a big wall around our house in London, and she wouldn't stay in. She always used to jump the wall. She'd go out into the town for the evening, like Lady in the Tramp. She must have met up with some big black Labrador or something. She came back one day pregnant. She proceeded to walk in the garage and have his litter, 7 little black puppies, perfect little black Labradors, and she's not black. She's tan. So we worked out it must have been a black Labrador. What we do is if either of the dogs we have What we do is if either of the dogs we have has a litter, we try to keep them from the puppy stage so we get the best bit of them. And then when they get a bit unmanageable, we ask people if they want to have a puppy. So Jet was one of those puppies. We give them all these names. We had some great names. There was one puppy called Golden Molasses. I rather like that. Then there was one called Brown Megs, named after Capitol executive. They're all gone now. The people change the names if they don't like them. All right, guys, so for this one, you got Paul McCartney doing a lot. You got him on lead vocals, guitar, bass guitar, drums, piano, electric piano. My goodness. You got Lennon McCartney doing backing vocals. You have Denny Lane doing backing vocals and guitar. And you got Howie Cassidy on saxophone. You have one hand clapping version and Wings Over America version. So there's different versions, but the original, you pretty much have Paul doing a lot, and then you have Lennon on the Moog synthesizer. So now I know some of those sounds I heard that I was very unsure, like, what is that? It had to be the Moog. It had to be the Moog. So I think that's fantastic. All right, so I really enjoyed that, man. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know down in the comment section what else you would like me to check out. Appreciate you guys being here today. Stay positive, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.